What's up, guys? It's Hdpe Pyrotechnics, and you are looking at one beast of a rack. This is a 54 shot angled rack, and I'm going to tell you today how MortarSupply.com literally saved my life. Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a review and unboxing of some tubes that I got from MortarSupply.com. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to give a huge thank you to Mortar Supply for helping me out with this, because my God, did they really save my life on this one. And that says so much about a company, guys, when they're willing to go out of their way for you to make sure that you get quality service and on-time delivery. And I've got a little backstory here that we're gonna talk about before we get into the unboxing. So a little backstory here. I built this rack, which is right here. We're gonna talk about that here in a few minutes when I get these tubes in the rack. It is a 54 shot rack. It's a beast. The only problem is I didn't have any tubes for it. And I just so happen to have a firework display actually tomorrow. So it is now Thursday. I've got a firework display tomorrow. So this is the little backstory. I was 54 tubes short. So I had to, in little amount of time here, throw this 54 shot rack together. Then I didn't have any tubes for it. So what I've done is I've popped off all the bases on my fiberglass tubes. The only problem is they are not long enough to go into this rack. And the reason for that is because they're angled. So we got a big issue here because I've got the show coming up tomorrow. I had this rack done 4 days ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna need some 15-inch tubes because 15-inch tubes have got to go on the sides of this rack. The 12s were just not doing it, or I would have just used fiberglass tubes. So I called my friend up at Mortar Supply, which is a locally owned business in Georgia. And I called this guy frantically on my way to work, and I'm like, hey, dude, whatever you got to do, I need 54 tubes by this date. It's kind of an emergency because I got this show. They want 300 shells for the show, and I'm like 54 tubes short. So I had no other options. I called him up right away. And I ordered this 4 days ago, okay? This arrived yesterday. This arrived on Wednesday, okay? Now, this is just insane because he literally shipped this to me. It got here in 2.5, 3 days. So I've got to make this video here. We're going to do a little unboxing. This guy really saved my life, so I owe him everything right now. And if you guys want some super high quality tubes, definitely check them out. We've done a video with Mortar Supply in the past, but I never actually thought they would save my life one day. So, getting right into the box, you can see it's packaged very well. Of course on camera I don't know how well you guys can see this, but we've got the 15-inch DR11 piping here. And you can see they actually brand their tubes there. They take the extra time to brand them there on the side. I'm going to be leaving a review on their website too. This is just incredible what they've done for me. Super high quality. I think this guy, okay, when I called him on my way to work, he literally was busy unloading stuff. And he went totally out of his way. He literally was like, don't worry, I'm going to run home right now. We're going to get this order out for you today. So that says a ton about the company and the quality of that you're going to be receiving from that company. So big shout out to Mortar Supply for that. Now we got the 12s in the middle here. The 12s are great because you can see there's actually like a 1.5, 2-inch gap here. And so that's why the 12s are going to fit perfectly in the middle, but I needed the 15s on the end because the 12s just weren't long enough. So looking at the quality of the tubes here, you can see they use industrial staples, and they are shot way in there. Nice high quality plug. That is not coming out. I'm going to show you. I mean, these plugs here on the bottom, they aren't moving, okay? So very high quality plugs, very nice quality tubes. One thing you're going to notice when you order from Mortar Supply is they actually take the time to sand the top, so you're not dealing with all that crap, that crap that comes off. And when you're trying to work with fuses and zip ties and stuff, that is not ideal to have all that crap up there. So they actually go ahead and sand these down. Very nice, because very few companies actually do that. But yeah, that's a general overview of these tubes. Again, super solid. That's super thick Hdpe piping there. Hope you guys can see this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these tubes loaded up into the rack. We're gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. And then don't forget to come back and watch that firework display that we're doing tomorrow. Alright guys, we just got all the tubes into this awesome rack. You can see I've got quite an angle on there. I kind of did that on purpose, just in case if there's any point I ever want to include mines in this like finale style rack, I guess you would call it. I could totally do that because we've got this awesome angle here. And that's going to give you a ton, and I mean a ton, of sky coverage. Now all three of these sleeves here are 18 shots in total. So I do have dimensions on this if you want to build it yourself. This is something I actually came up with. You will not find a rack that looks like this or has the same shot count anywhere on the internet, I promise you. If you can find one, let me know. But no, this is 100% designed by me. So we've got 15-inch tubes on the outside and 12-inch tubes in the middle. Now I'm going to go over the dimensions on this rack soon enough. You guys will see that. I've got a pretty big video coming with all these racks. You can see this thing actually weighs so much that I had to put 2 handles on either side. So yeah, those are kind of some of the specs about this rack. It's literally a monster. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but that right there is a pallet. That is a pallet. That's the rack. The rack is bigger than the pallet. So pretty insane. It's one monster. It is the biggest rack I currently have. I do have another 54 shot rack. The only thing is it's all straight up. So all the tubes are actually straight up. It is not angled. So this fan actually makes this rack the biggest one that I own, besides the big guns over there. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Mortar Supply, big shout out to you for helping me out with this. This was so last minute. You guys have no idea. And they were able to come through with quality service. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Probably gonna include a clip or something of me shooting this off and demoing it. I don't know if it'll be in this video, but if you stay tuned, you are definitely gonna see this beast in action. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed.